I walk this earth like a god. I'm gonna step right over you.
Atlanta, you look at Atlanta, you look at those housewives shows, everybody's dating some African dude. On all those shows down there, they dating some African. That's because there's a lot of African immigrants down there. That shit, a whole tribe, a village of people got AIDS. They know they just gonna come over here and just get into black society, so what would stop them? Now let's think about that. Let's put your thinking caps on. They know when African immigrants come over here, they're not going nowhere, but they're gonna come right among black society. There's a wave of immigrants coming over there from Africa, and the AIDS rate was real high, reported in DC. They're not letting you know that. They're not showing you the correlation. They're not showing you the correlation. That shit, a whole tribe, a village of people got AIDS. They know they just gonna come over here and just get into black society, so what would stop them?
How much more at risk of contracting HIV are you as a black gay man than a white gay man?
So a black gay man in the South, his chances of getting HIV are about 1 out of 2. For white gay men, it's closer to around 1 out of 11. So that's really a startling statistic.
Some people place the blame for the HIV epidemic solely on the gay black men living through it.
We live in an era where the morals have vanished out here. And everybody's fucking and sucking everything they can get their hands on.
And we turn to the toll AIDS is taking among African Americans. That's the focus of a 2-hour Frontline documentary tonight as the International AIDS Conference prepares to convene in Washington next week. The Frontline special tackles the many strands of the disease and its disproportionate effect on the black community, including the rise in HIV infection among heterosexual women. One of them is a woman named Nell, the mother of 5 and grandmother of 17, whose second marriage was to a man she trusted, a deacon in her church.
It was a happy time. We had a lot in common, great sense of humor. We liked to do a lot of things together. The only thing that was kind of different, he was a Raider fan, and I'm Dallas Cowboy fan, so that was a little, didn't quite mix too well, but we got through that.
But she settled into married life.
So this one particular morning, I was making our bed, and on his side of the bed was his Bible. So, and just kind of disrupted the Bible, and it was unzipped. So all of the content of it fell out. So when I was trying to get it back in, he wasn't there. I was trying to get it back in. I just felt like I had been invading his privacy, so I was hurrying up trying to get it back in. And this letter that I could not put back in its proper place, it was a letter from the blood bank. So at first I didn't want to open it, but I had this burning, it was like, you need to read that. I can't express to you what that feeling was, but it was like, you must read this. So I did. I opened it up and I read it. And it started off saying, informing him that he had been diagnosed with HIV/AIDS, and that he should, seek medical, attention. And this letter was dated a year before we got married.
That shit, a whole tribe, a village of people got AIDS. Grasp that concept. Everything you do, you say, am I going to empower black folks or am I going to disempower black folks? Am I going to empower black people or am I going to strengthen white supremacy? You always ask yourself that. That shit, a whole tribe, a village of people got AIDS.